Hello everyone, Andy Breeding here. King of Fighters as a series didn't really click with me. I mean, yeah, I watched a lot of people play it. I played a handful of them myself. I can't remember which ones they were. The earlier ones, I know that much. It didn't really click for me until a friend of mine actually showed me King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. I believe that's what it's called. It's just, there's a whole mess of text on the box. All I know is that he showed me this game. We played it in when I was working at a game store. We played it, ended up loving it to the point where he actually sold me on the copy. I think it's the only copy we had. No, we had like, I think 2 or 3 copies in the store. He sold me on the copy. I bought it, took it home, realized I didn't have a PS2, but then I realized again, because I'm just weird like that I had a PS3 that could play PS2 games. So I ended up playing it on there, and I had way too much fun with that game. Just the graphical goodness, the 2D goodness, just the controls, how fast it moved, the special attacks, the animations, everything was just great about that game. After a while, you got King of Fighters 14 out, and they went 3D with the graphics. I don't know. They went 3D with the graphics, and it's been a while since I played any King of Fighters game. That, I believe the last one I played that I can remember playing was 98. So now with King of Fighters 14, can I get back into the series? And even though I'm not a very good fighting game player, can I get back into the series and just fall in love again like I did with King of Fighters 98? Or am I just gonna look at King of Fighters 14 and just go, eh? Here's what's fun and frustrating with King of Fighters 14.
Cutscenes are a delight to watch. They may be cheesy, but that seems to be the staple for all cutscenes in fighting games these days. I like that if you beat the story mode with an actual team and not a team you put together out of different characters, you get a nice little cutscene after beating the story. It gives a sense of closure other than just going straight to the credits. Along the same lines as cutscenes, if certain characters match up in a fight, which I've only tested this in story mode, they will have some words with each other before the fight starts. It's pretty awesome that you get a sense of why the two characters would fight each other besides advancing in a tournament. Rush attacks are a welcomed addition to a scrub like me. When you just want to mash one button to do a simple combo over and over, rush attack is where it's at. I can see people getting complacent with this option and getting demolished by people online that learned how to use the combos outside of rush attack. However, against AI opponents, you can mash that button to your heart's content. If you want to go beyond mashing one button, it's a good thing that the controls feel responsive using either a controller or a fight stick. I did find it harder to use a controller and I missed some inputs, but that was due to user errors since my fat thumb on the D-pad was hitting the wrong inputs. Although the cutscenes are great, there's just not enough of them. I mean, 4 scenes with the wonderful Antonov is not enough. Look at this guy. How can you not want more of him? Getting the team endings would be a lot more fun if there was voiceover accompanying them. I understand that adding voiceover to all the characters for these endings would be time consuming and possibly cost prohibitive, but it doesn't mean that I can't feel frustrated that no voices were added. Being spoiled by Street Fighter and learning combos through trials has me wishing that King of Fighters 14 was the same. Having only 5 trials feels like a tease of something that could have been better. At least there will be YouTube videos of pro fighters showing off how to do more combos. This is a little nitpicky, but I don't like how recording and streaming certain scenes is blocked when in story mode on the PS4. For people who don't have capture cards and stream directly from their console, blocking this makes no sense at all.
I don't really think anything's going to capture that spark I had when I first played King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. But King of Fighters 14 comes very, very, very close. Now, before I go on, I have to say I did play the game online when the game came out, and I don't really notice that bad of a connection with the netcode. It seems like some of the matches I would play, I played a handful of matches, and a couple of them, it seemed like things were moving in slow-mo, but not to the point of like it was actually turned on slow-mo, but it definitely moved slower than it did playing in story mode or offline versus mode. Still, it was playable with not too much input lag. And then there was other times where I was matching up with people that had like a 1 bar connection, but it played silky smooth. Other than that, like, I didn't really find an issue. So like, it's not bad and it's not great, but it's workable in the sense of, I feel it's comparable to Street Fighter's netcode, Street Fighter V's netcode, where, you know, sometimes you get like a really laggy stop motion kind of thing because the connection between you two is terrible. And other times, or I should say most of the times, everything's fine. So hopefully they continue to work on the netcode and they make it seem not as sluggish as it does with some connections. But I see people having a lot of fun with it online and not hopefully complaining too much about the online. But besides that, besides the frustrating things I mentioned previously, I like it. I really do like it. Again, it's not like King of Fighters 98. I'm not going to like super fall in love with this game, but it's a game that I'm going to go to when I just want to mash something out and just like beat somebody up. I just want to put a game in. I want to beat the crap out of somebody. Maybe, hopefully find a friend online. Like, hey, let's have friendly competition. Let's just beat the crap out of each other. I find myself going towards King of Fighters 14 versus Street Fighter 5. Like that, Street Fighter 5 used to be my go-to game. Now, King of Fighters 14 is my go-to game for just beating the crap out of somebody wanting to play a fighting game real quick. I'm also hopeful for tournaments to pick up on this, especially I want to see this game at EVO 17, but I'm really interested in seeing a lot of pros play it online, hopefully, so I can see them do all these crazy combos that I know these games have that I will never be able to do because I'm just terrible at trying to learn combos. And anyone that's played against me in any fighting game knows that, like, I do one thing and that's it. Like, I do it over and over again until it works. So I'm never gonna learn those combos, but I can't wait to see pros do it. I can't wait to see YouTube videos on this. I can't wait to see Twitch streams. I can't wait to see, hopefully in some major tournaments, especially EVO, it's gonna be an amazing, amazing game to watch. So all in all, if you're a fighting game fan, if you're not a fighting game fan, if you're just a scrub like me, you're looking for something sort of interesting to play, go get this game. This game is fun. I think it's worth the $60 that they're asking for. If you want to get it on sale, go ahead and get it on sale. But I think that I've had enough fun to justify going out and like paying $60 for this game to play it, just to have that much fun. Because there's just, I don't know, just there's a lot of fun with this game, and that's what this is all about. This is what this video series is all about. If it's fun or frustrating, it's fun enough for me to go spend $60. So hopefully you'll go out and spend $60, or if you get a good deal, I'm not gonna hate on that. You know, deal's a deal. Go get this game, go play it. Hopefully you'll play online. If not, find some friends, go to a local tournament or whatever, play with some friends there or whatever. Just go get this game, have some fun with it like I did. Hopefully I'll see you online and you can beat the crap out of me. I'll be a free win for you online. You get those trophies too. You never know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to everyone soon. Bye.